forger's tremor. If you look closely enough, through a magnifying glass perhaps, or under a microscope, you will see, from the uncertainty of the letters inside these painstakingly selected words, this poem was not written by me.
My meditation is sit down and shut up. Exactly 6 brief minutes every morning. The Buddha's meditation is made of stone. Serenity for your garden, $80. My gaze roves from tomatoes to mustard greens. Must-do lists form and dissolve within my skull. Yellow mustard flowers stubbornly remain outside my skull with the Buddha and Isabella, who noticed the stone Buddha in Becky's room. I explained it's to teach you to meditate, and she repeats that teaching at the plant store. But I never seem to get to inner peace before the timer insistently beeps and sacred space goes poof like a popped balloon whose mute bang resounds through all possible worlds.
Selfless service. That's what they call it, but we know better. At the ashram, everyone has a chore to do. Some scrub vegetables or toilets. Others clean the altar or iron Swami's underwear. But me, I've got it easy. In my last life, I did something right. All I have to do is make the tea.
Die young. Alone on the south ridge of the obelisk, having leapt from sleeping bag before sunrise, 1 foot, another, 1,000 feet of air, so easy to cast off, soaring through dim space, flapping puny arms as if evolving wings, passing moons and galaxies on my way down, naturally, oh shit, deciding when too late to take it back, do it over the right way, which I've done in the ensuing 50 years. Before my slam into unforgiving screed, spine snap, bloody eruption of cranium, poems unwritten, my granddaughter unborn, like the tag inscribed on the black leather jacket of the punk blonde, resentful on the muni, die young and stay beautiful forever. Yeah, right. I took one deep breath, set boot edge and next, obvious crack in white Sierra granite, Pluton pondered deep in Earth's mantle, plumed and swelled like some mysterious intuition, never spattering into atmosphere, but cooling, crystallized beneath the surface, hoisted 2 miles and sculpted into canyons by individuality of glaciers, like any life, fully, imperfectly lived, until I stood on the summit in the dawn.
My grandfather, a Russian immigrant famous for his Anglophilia, leaned out of his oxygen tent with his riding crop and whispered through cancerous spittle, "My son, you must become a doctor." My father, who didn't want to become a doctor, sits at the head of the table coughing up white smoke. It's Passover and everyone's on their third glass of wine. In his best Rabbi Berkeley voice, my father chants a blessing that says, "Jesus smokes." Now the Jesus reference is weird because we're Jewish. But my father, the cancer doctor, he's famous for saying things that are weird like, "Jesus smokes." Myself and my 5 siblings, all confirmed smokers, and our mother, an ex-smoker, sit around our father, the non-smoker, smoking. Our father, the cancer doctor, who likes to be referred to as the blood count, clears his throat and looks upon our ashen faces. Just as Jesus died for the people's sins, I cough for my children's smoke. Jesus smokes. Our father, the Jewish doctor, sits at the head of the table and chants another blessing. "My children, you must never become doctors." So my sister, the chain smoker, and my mother, the ex-smoker, and my brother, the social smoker, and my eldest brother, the I'm so broke I roll my own smoker, and my youngest brother, the chronic pot smoker, and my other brother, the I just quit, so can I have one of yours? And me, I feel so guilty because I smoker, all agree to never become doctors. Our father, the would-be witch doctor, sits at the head of the table and instructs us in his bathrobe to pour the 4th glass of wine. "Blessed are you, ruler of the universe, who doctored the fruit of the vine." And for a moment, none of us are smoking. Elijah's wind moves through the room and everything is silent. Our father, the cancer doctor, sits at the head of the table laughing like his father, the cancer doctor, laughed when he heard the news he was going to have a son who might, God willing, be a doctor someday. Jesus smokes.